Now look around, this is what they call greatness. Yeah, now start it up. Push it to the limit, I can never get enough. Yeah, now start it up. If you wanna see the future, then take a look at us. Yeah,
Let's talk about beat 'em ups. All right. As you know, there is a grand history of video gaming out there, which again kind of kickstarted the character action games out there, and they're called beat 'em ups. What are beat 'em ups? Well, I spoke about them before previously, like in another video, but beat 'em ups are co-op fighting games where you beat enemies up doing punch combos, throwing jump attacks, and more recently special attacks and whatnot, and they have become a glorious thing. And starting out with one game that I really love that does it a lot, that has been announced recently, has been, of course, Streets of Rage 4, that has had a very interesting history when it comes to trying to exist, because everybody under the sun has been trying to make a Streets of Rage 4, and it really hasn't been working out for them. But it seems that now we finally have something to look forward to, and without further ado, let's talk about this Streets of Rage 4, the Floyd Iraia trailer. Jump right into that. Of course, this is right by Sega. Oh, the gotcha guy. That's how he looks. He looks a bit like, yeah, I can see it. Floyd Iraia. He's our last character with his gotcha super arms and whatnot, being able to grab people. Like Floyd to me actually seems really interesting, because he is supposed to be the big muscle guy. He can apparently grab, what the hell? Okay. I like his gotcha arms, but I'm gonna keep this going because I'm gonna go back at this. But yeah, Wood Oak City. Don't face danger alone in Wood Oak City. Oh, we finally have online play. I have to be honest, I really wasn't expecting this to have online play, but I am actually happy that it does have it. It actually looks really nice, because there seems to be a lot of combo. Oh, and for the first time in Streets of Rage 4, what do we got? Okay. Oh wait, no wait, no way, no way. We actually This is something that's actually going to be a grand game changer for this game, because just look how this looks, right? Everybody's clearly defined, and like you can actually see everybody, and they all have all these flashy attacks. And that final scene, like with the main three, like walking and everything, I swear to God, something about this just looks really, really, really amazing. But before I touch on something that I did actually really want to add on to this, which was looking at Floyd Iraia, right? Just basically looking at him, right? He is basically the last big bruiser, because he seems to be a mixture of Max and, of course, Professor Zan with the robotic arms, and of course of his giant hulking figure, because you would expect him to be the big like muscle guy, right? But he seems to have about like 3 big attacks, right? His big one is his gotcha grab, the one man where like the one where like he does his arm like where like he kind of stretches his arms out and grabs you. Like that's his big thing, which is his gotcha grab, the grab and whatnot. And then it's his double grab smash attack, where he seems to be the only character to grab 2 people and smash them together, which again is also really interesting. But he doesn't seem to have a regular grab attack, and it seems that this gives him invulnerability, because when he does his little shock here, like Donovan's like weapon attacks, or it might just be like that he was too far away, like that they don't hurt him. So that's actually pretty interesting. His combos seem kind of normal, seem kind of great. Wait a second, go back to that. With his little thing of past this, because he has another attack, which is this right here. It's like he shoots his arms off, like to do like a base jump or whatever. But I think that's like an aerial like spatial attack to get enemies like from crowding him or whatever, and then can use it as a base jump to get near somebody else. His I'm guessing like that this is the star move or the super attack he has, which is actually pretty cool. But that's his. He also has something else like that I didn't really show like early, like because it popped up early on. It was his 2 super attacks. It's this crazy, like, which that might be his motion offensive attack, but this is his defensive, like this little push, like this is his this is his crazy like side attack where he does a little fusion punch. And then he has his get off move, which is that like where he crashes hands together. Iraia, he looks really nice. And honestly, there are a few red flags that I'm kind of seeing about the game, but this might not be the final version. But yeah, them adding online, number one thing I like to help a lot of beat 'em ups. You know, it helps out a lot of these games because the big thing like that, a lot of like beat 'em ups like that they don't have is online, so it can kind of hurt them in the long run. Now I do love this final shot of Axel walking, then Blaze, then Adam, then you see Floyd. Like, it's badass as hell, you know what I'm saying? But again, hopefully this does go past the 4-player online thing. I mean, like the locally thing, and it does become a online thing, because as everybody says, which is the main killer for almost every other beat 'em up, online is literally the number one thing like that they need to survive. In most games they don't even have it. But I would like to switch everybody's attention over to this little video. 1 second. This is the PAX thing that kind of had me also kind of worrying about something in Streets of Rage 4, because all of the characters so far, like in that trailer, they all had the same walk speed, and it was really concerning. And then I look at this and I'm like, well, the characters, they don't have any stats. The characters in the game, they don't have stats. Well, they may not even have them. But this was the PAX 2020 like gameplay look of it. It was from a channel called The Gaming Buddha. So yeah, check him out, like, if you ever get the chance. But yeah, like from what I'm seeing here is like that the characters like that, they don't have stats. So they all probably hit the same, they do the same, which seems to be kind of a problem, because if that is the case, then that means that like having the big guy Iraia in the game, it doesn't really matter then. Like, because all of their, like, because then the characters, like, you're just picking them for basic aesthetics then. Like, that's it. Like, I just like Axel because I'm playing as Axel, or I'm playing as Blaze because she's attractive. Like that, so like that's it, you know. But what I did see from this though is like, if you look up there, like in the corner, like there's something pretty interesting, like that, because I was kind of wondering, like, because I really didn't do too much research into it, but from what I did see, they do have star moves in this game, which that star is supposed to be for their super attacks, and it's an item that you pick up. But from this, it doesn't seem like that it comes back whenever you die. Maybe if you do a continue, but there's no continues in this, and they're just regular items. You might get it like in the actual game, like how it was Streets of Rage 1, but this seems to be doing some Streets of Rage 1 stuff mixed in with Streets of Rage 2. Because look at Axel, like when he does his super attack, his health bar is green, right? But then if he hits Gausia here, like when he hits him, his health starts to come back. But then when you get hit, like that health is gone. So there are a lot of interesting things like being present in the game. That's actually really nice. Items from this video here, like the items, they do have health bars again. Some of the attacks and whatnot like that you can just continually do them, but like when you do them, you kind of have to beat up the enemy to get your health back and everything. So it does incentivize high-end play. You do have a combo meter. There's like a damage meter, like in terms of what you can do. You know what I mean? So this one does incentivize way more combos and getting in and beating up people, rather than just let me just do my little combo over and over and over again until I win. You know, because most beat 'em up games, like, they either die from not having enough combos, not having enough moves, not having enough battle diversity, or on top of that, just not having online, so you don't really know, like, if you play the game or not. Because again, River City Underground is really good, but the game doesn't have, or at least at the time when it was dealing with its online thing, like, what kind of killed it for a lot of people was the fact that the online was really messed up, so that when you played online with other people, you didn't keep your save data, you know. So that was a problem. River City Girls is a game that does the same thing, where you have story, you have money to go and up your stats, you have all these things that kind of make the game fun to play, but it's a single player game. But that is what I gotta say about that, though. I'll catch you guys on the next John Grave Show. I was doing just a tiny overview of this. I'll see you guys on the next John Grave Show. I'm out.